Hello, and welcome to episode 85, I believe it is, of my Let's Play Minecraft. Almost said modded, but it's not modded at all. Um, so I just went through all of my little item elevators here and updated them to the latest version. The reason why is the older variant of item elevator. There was always a chance for like an item to like clip through the sides of the tubes, and I was always kind of somewhat paranoid with them. Obviously, with how long these tubes are, there's a very high, much higher chance than with a shorter one. I didn't say that right. The longer a tube is, the greater the chance of something going wrong. So, with these being really long, I've always been kind of paranoid with items clipping out. But with the new style of item elevator, I don't have to worry about that at all. So I've gone through and just updated them all. Also, it doesn't require as much glass, so I got more glass to work with now. And I've already gone through and tested them. Items get through no problem, so we're good to go. Alright, so I heard something kind of interesting. You can use kelp as fuel. Okay, clearly raw kelp can't be, but dried kelp. No. Okay. I guess what I heard was wrong then. Oh, I can use that as fuel. Okay, I can use dried kelp blocks as fuel. Okay, that's what it is. Well... That's not nearly as useful as I had thought it would be. I guess we'll see how much I can cook with that. Looks like that one dried block of kelp cooked 20 items. That's quite a lot. Though, since it has to be in block form, it's a lot less useful than I thought it would be, but maybe we can still do something with this. Alright, so what I'm kind of thinking is to add some sort of machine here in the auto smeltery that grows kelp, harvests it, cooks it, and I guess puts it in like a chest or something like that that I can form it into little blocks and then put it into the fuel box there. That way I would be using dried kelp instead of blaze rod or other kinds of fuel. I was hoping that I could just use dried kelp directly, because then I could just grow it and cook it and everything would be fully automated. But having it in block form, that's kind of annoying. Otherwise, you can see we have plenty of blaze rod in here still, so I don't really need to do this. Maybe I won't do this now. I don't know, maybe I need to still think about this. Okay, so this is a prototype for the idea that I have for the kelp. Curiosity, can I place another one on here? No, I cannot. Okay. So, the actual one will probably be taller than this. But anyway, so, we have the water, or the kelp growing in the water there. There's a piston right there, and basically the same idea as a sugarcane farm. Button gets pressed, knocks off the top layer, and... Huh. Okay. Let's replace. Oh! The moving water block up here can support another one. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. So then... Alright. Just to make sure I can get up. Okay. So, that's the kelp. Push the button. Should fall down there. Oh, it did. It most certainly did. I think I got it all back, though I'm not entirely sure. But looks good enough. So yeah, this is kind of the basic idea that I have in mind. This will likely actually be replaced with just a sign or something. I just use the fence because that's what I have on hand. Alright. Alright. Wish I could have put the button in a better place for this test, but sadly no. Actually, I have redstone. Not maybe I could something like this. Take it here. Probably grab some more. Wait, where did I leave my redstone at then? Crap. There it is. There it is. And then we could just button here. Okay. Maybe up a little bit more. I'll stick it there so that way we can see. Need a repeater. Oh, no. Okay. I done goofed. That's why it's not working. Repeater probably wouldn't hurt still. Okay, and there we go. Alright, and I had... Pretty sure I had 48. Oh, some of it still hadn't quite gone through. What? Why isn't it going? Wait, that's still water, isn't it? Okay. I think I may have goofed when I was placing water. Yeah, I did goof. Okay. Okay, and that's why I was able to go up that high. Because that wasn't moving water. Yeah. Wait. Okay, no, that's correct. It just doesn't look like it. Okay. So, 46. There we go. 48. Nice. Alright. So, likely this will be taller so that I could store more. I'll probably have like a light detector set up outside, so it just go off like once a day. Then I'll probably have this like feeding into a furnace, and it will just automatically cook the stuff. Yeah, it's probably going to be a lot of various redstone mechanisms built in, but that's kind of the overall general idea. Alright, so I tore out this wall here. I was kind of thinking maybe I'd place the farm thing here. But I don't know. I tore this wall apart hoping to get some sort of inspiration. Maybe I could think of something, some way to do this. So far, nothing's coming to me. So above or below us, and off in that direction, and the other side of that wall there is the switches for the rail system. So I can't really build in either of those directions. Above us is the maintenance floor. So I could probably expand into there a bit, but I prefer not to. So kind of limited as to what we're going to do here. That direction, of course, is outside. I just don't know. I'm not getting any sort of inspiration for how to set this up. Maybe I'll repair this wall and come and visit this another day. Alright, so I decided that I'm gonna kind of build it like a fish tank in the wall sort of thing. I don't like the sickly color that the water has taken on, but I think it's like swamp biome or something. Yeah, swamp biome, that's why the water looks like that. Not really sure if there's gonna be a way that I can fix that, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how the redstone is gonna look. I have a vague idea in my mind as to how I want the redstone, but don't know how I'm gonna lay this out. Because what I have in my mind is a lot bigger than the space I have for. Although I suppose since I'm already kind of spilling outside, that won't be as much of an issue. But got a lot of things that I need to account for. Yeah. I'm gonna continue to work on this off camera. Okay, so I've done a bit more work on this, as you can see, but not quite finished. The second one I wanted to show is new snapshot came out, I think today. 19W02A. And adds a few interesting things like signal fires and whatnot. I don't know how into that I'm going to get. But I've gone around the world and no chunk errors. Although I think that might be more due to the fact that I kind of explored all that territory in the not snapshot version. But also, the Electro wings don't seem to work in this snapshot. Did they just work? I've nearly... Okay, I take that back. The wings are now working for some reason. Well, I've nearly fallen to my death a couple of times. Cat, leave me alone. I've nearly fallen to my death a couple of times because they weren't working for me. Also, the switching stations seem to be broken now. Surprise, surprise. Well, I'm gonna give Cat some attention. And of course, the moment I threaten to pay my cat some attention, he runs away. Yeah, anyway, there's actually something I want to do real quick. Alright. Banners. I want to look into banners a little bit. Because now we have new banner block, or a new block for banners. Don't know how to craft it. Ban... Oh. Ban... Well, we can make just straight up banners, but that's not actually what my goal is at the moment. There's a new banner crafting block thing. Oh, right, barrels. Barrels would probably be cool. What was that? Okay, no. I saw that and confused. Every time I see the expression on his face, it just looks like, I don't know. Like he just saw somebody do something really stupid in front of him. He's just got some sort of expression. Spectral arrow. Oh, that's interesting. I have no idea what spectral arrow does. I guess I haven't unlocked the recipe yet. Then how do I unlock recipe? Do I just need to pick up like planks? No. Stone? No. How to recipe. Alright, wiki time. Okay, the wiki says string is needed. Actually, I'm gonna grab it from the thing. I have sound off, don't I? Yes, I do. There we go. Sound is back on. There we go. Okay, that unlocked it, and that gives us the loom. So there's a cartography table. I think that's actually came with this snapshot, but I'm not going to be playing around with that too much, I don't think. That's emerald, okay. Loom. Okay. There we go. I'll make a loom. Oh, looming. Alright. I don't... Okay, so it looks like we need to already have a banner. Ban... Alright, so... I guess I'll go grab some wool and we'll make some banners. Alright, as I said, the repeater station kinda isn't working. So, you know, it kind of occurred to me, why not add a kind of debug light? So I have these lamps here. It's got a real simple connection. No, it's not going to let me just have that. Of course. Alright. Alright, so... Whack that there. Okay. So, as you can see, I've connected the line that goes down that way up to this lamp via some redstone torches. So, when it's broadcasting a signal, we'll actually get to see that signal live. Alright. So, here's the trigger for the signal. Right. Okay. So, when this cart get off... Wait, was that the signal? That was just kind of one continuous thing. That doesn't feel right. Alright, so... Alright, let's see... Signal, I believe... Yeah, let's start with here. Alright, so the stadium is the second one over. Click that. Alright, and key for that is got 2 redstone torches, so both these should be lit up. And they are here. Okay. Okay, and it looks like they are lit up over here. And the first 2 would get sheared off because we have 2 intersections here, which means that we have no signal sent for the rest of them. Okay, so that was actually correct. So for the rest of it, it's just the timing signal that lets it know that a new signal is incoming, and that new signal is all zeros. And I have a cat that's begging me for attention again. Alright, so I've been going down, installing the lights, and I just realized that if the cart is on the sensor thing there, at least for these repeater stations, it will just continuously broadcast. That's interesting. I never realized that before. Well, the repeater station right by the house seemed to only broadcast if, well, when the minecart got off the sensor, but these ones seem to just do it while the minecart is on the sensor. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Alright, so I got to the last repeater station, and I realized, no matter what I did, signal is not being sent. This confused me. So I tore up the thing and discovered that I apparently never finished this. This doesn't go into anything. This does not go to anything for some reason. I don't know. Huh. I'm gonna leave this open, just so that way I remember next time that this isn't finished. For reasons. So, I could have swore that this was working before. Now we're just not transmitting. What's going on here? Okay, that's going down to there. Get something stuck, maybe, perhaps, maybe. I probably shouldn't be doing this on camera, but whatever. We got things that are stuck. Okay, so that goes down to there. Yeah, I'm gonna debug this off camera. So, the receiver somehow got stuck. And when the receiver is stuck on, it won't transmit because it thinks it's receiving a signal. That's what was going on. Alright, so we got another one here with the receiver that is stuck on. But unfortunately that stuck on position seems to be stable. Not sure how to deactivate this. That's that is a bummer. I do this, then the receiver is switched off and no longer stuck, and now it's transmitting, as you can see. But not sure why the receiver keeps getting stuck on, or more accurately, how to make it not get stuck on. Need some sort of way to make sure, well, some sort of way to detect if it's actually sending a signal, and if not, switch it off. Don't know how to do that. So, once again, this repeater station isn't working. Did the receiver get stuck again? Yep, looks like the receiver got stuck again. Not sure how I'm going to fix this, since this is apparently going to be a recurring issue. Alright, so I just arrived here to pick up some wool, and I thought this lighting glitch was kind of funny and thought I would share it. I think everything in that chunk is just not lit up. I'm not sure if that was lag or if my wings just didn't work. The moon just jump. Are we lagging? I think I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? Get back up there. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, ender chest. Yeah, wings are just not engaging now. Huh. Well. Alright. So, in this snapshot, wings sometimes just do not work for reasons. And lighting also apparently does not work. What does this say? This says block is 0. Right. I do this. There we go. have fixed things. Sort of. That's kind of funny, actually. Alright. Grab some of this wool. I believe now you can actually fully automate the wool farm. As in the snapshot, you can hook up or put a shears inside of a dispenser and use that to just shear sheep. At some point in the future, I'll probably replace this rail line with or maybe not replace the rail line, maybe modify it so that it dumps items into dispensers, mainly shears. Get like a nice large chest of shears, and then just automatically shear all the sheep. Fun. Oh, okay, so that's how that works. Yep, relearning how my stuff works after years of not using it. Alright. So, I just realized I don't have glasses here. Is this because I'm wearing a helmet? No, my glasses, they're gone. Alright, options. Video, no. Skin customization. Huh. Oh, everything's turned on. Whoa. Alright, that's weird. Okay, so... my glasses. They're back! I don't know. Is it because I was in the minecart? No? Okay, they're just randomly back now. Alright. So anyway, I've gotten a banner, it's just a white banner, simple banner, called it the end. New feature of the wings to not deploy. Anyway, new feature, actually, I don't know if it's a new feature or an old feature, but anyway, a feature is that now banners can be placed on the maps. So I brought 2 maps, and I'm just going to mark the end here. Go ahead and just plunker this down on the wall there. There we go. I can make it look better some point later on. Okay, now, is this automatically shown? Oh, do I have to do something? I mean, other than fall in the bowl? Try right-clicking. Shift right-click. No. Not on a map. Oh, there we go, there we go. Alright. And then if I do the same thing here. Okay, I see what the problem is. I was right-clicking down here. I needed to right-click up here, because this is actually where the banner is. And there it is. Okay, cool. And now if we go back home. Alright. So this is the bigger one. Here. There it goes. Did I actually... No, I guess I didn't. It's a bit lighter there than there. Oh well, anyway. The end is now clearly marked out. Possibly a little too clearly marked out. Okay, and... Ooh, there we go. That looks better. Neat. Alright, so I've been working on my repeater station here, and I think I've solved my issue. Before I had an RS Norlatch tracking, or being used to keep track of whether or not the thing was transmitting, or receiving, and problem was that I was getting stuck in a on state, so it was blocking any further signal coming in, or going out. But I've removed that, so instead of a RS Norlatch, It's actually checking the state of the cable, as it were, itself. You can see the redstone line is running down there. So while it is receiving a signal, it causes this redstone wire here to be turned on, which effectively performs the same function that the RS NOR latch performed, but it cannot get stuck in a on state. If it's not actually receiving a signal, it will it'll turn off automatically so that it can receive a signal. I've likewise modified the transmitter as it had the same issue, though I haven't tested that yet. Alright, so I was hoping that once I got the RS NOR latch from the receiver removed, that this thing would work again, but yeah, the case. The redstone's getting stuck now. Which means I might not be able to fix this, and this is probably just going to be broken throughout the duration of the snapshots. That's annoying. Okay, so I've been trying out different things to try to make this work. Now, if I recall, once upon a time, the comparator was supposed to continuously tick whatever you pointed at to kind of prevent this exact situation from occurring. It apparently doesn't do that anymore. So I don't know how to solve this issue. Maybe at the block itself? Nope, that didn't work. Didn't really think it would, but it was worth a try. I don't know. This is an annoying issue. Okay, I think I've got this about finished. So, how this is going to work is, obviously we're going to have the kelp here. It's going to grow up to the very top here. Now, I think when it grows all the way to the very top here, it keeps turning this to a source block, so could have some issues there. Not sure how to resolve that, but hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. Water will, the items will flow down this water thing into this hopper, which will go into this chest here, which the contents of will be read by this comparator. Okay, so if there's anything in the chest, this torch will get turned off, and the signal will be passed to this comparator, which will filter out only, or which will only activate if the chest is full. When the chest is full, this redstone torch will turn off. So it'll send that signal down to here. So this repeater connects to this redstone wire, which is also connected over here to this comparator that will activate if this chest has anything in it. I might adjust that a little bit later. But for now, if there's anything in this chest, this will turn on. And this is basically kind of a giant AND gate. So, if that chest is not full, I'm sorry, my brain just kind of crapped out. Yeah, so if that chest is not full, and that chest is empty, then... No, I'm sorry. If the chest up here is full, this torch will turn off, allowing the AND gate to work, and that chest down there is empty. So that full, that empty, this will activate, turning on this redstone torch here, which will trip this RS NOR latch here. Will activate the redstone, no, it'll deactivate the redstone that's up there. And you can't really see it, but there's kind of this hopper, just right, oh, I guess you can see it. Hopper right there, the redstone kind of goes to. So, When the upper chest is full and the lower chest is empty, that hopper will be allowed to drain its material into this furnace here to cook it. That way we just kind of mass cook stuff at once. Yes. I'm gonna mainly put in the fuel into this chest or something. I was trying to figure out how to automatically refill it, but that's too much work, really. I'll just manually fill it up. That'll also kind of give me a bit more control. So, when that thing flips, it'll basically drain all the chest from there into the furnace, cook it up, and then dump it into there. And then once the chest up top is empty, like completely empty, this redstone torch here will turn back on, flipping the RS NOR latch into a state that blocks the hopper there, where it will remain until the chest up top is full and the chest down below is empty once again. Alright, so in addition to that, we have another part here going to another AND gate that is only checking to see if the chest here is full. Well, that and it's either day or nighttime. I think it's checking to see if it's nighttime at the moment. Anyway, using this to kind of make it flip back and forth over a large amount of time. And this goes to a pulse generator or monostable circuit, which goes to this chest, or to this piston here. So when this triggers, it'll extend the piston momentarily and then pull it back, harvesting the kelp. Yeah. Set that up now. Alright, I did that because first time it's going to get that block stuck. Okay. So now should have some kelp in the system. Just check. Yeah, we got some kelp in the system. I'll just throw that kelp in there. Alright, and that's the system as it is currently set up. Yeah. I have this here. This was kind of where I was originally setting it up, and then I realized that this is not really a good position for all the circuitry, so I just kind of aborted and haven't really removed it yet. I'm going to do that now. And I guess I'll build the shell off camera and come back when I'm done with that. Alright, and that was the harvest. Make sure that it went off correctly, that it didn't get that block stuck. Awesome, okay, cool. How much was actually harvested is kind of the next question. Looks like one bit of kelp was harvested. Alright, well, that's higher than 0. I think we're probably good. Yeah. Probably gonna have to move around this daylight sensor. In fact, I know I'm going to have to move it around. But I'm feeling lazy, so I'll probably put that off until later. Alright, so I've let this thing run for a few hours now. Check on the progress. I believe we started out with 10, so we now have 23. Alright. Alright, this is taking a bit longer than I thought it would. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'll just need to let this run a bit longer. I think we're probably getting close to the end of the episode here, so perhaps I'll go ahead and end that soon. Yeah. So, once again, I am KHM, and we'll go ahead and see you guys in the next episode.